Welcome to LC Screen Talk. My name is Larry, and this is my review of the BFG. When you have Steven Spielberg teaming up with Disney for a family film, I should be over the moon excited for this film to come out. However, from the concept, I was kind of, okay, we'll see what it is. I trust in Steven Spielberg. Saw that teaser trailer, was like, I'm not sure what to think of it. But again, in Steven, we trust. And then I saw the first trailer and every trailer after that. And I thought, okay, this looks okay. So let's give it a shot. I'm not really excited for it, but it doesn't look bad. So let's see what we have. And in the end, I kind of feel that way about the movie. I thought it was a very charming, very nice, quaint film, but definitely not one of Spielberg's best, and not one of the best Disney films of the past few years either. The biggest strength of the film really relies on our two main characters. So Ruby Barnhill plays our main little girl, Sophie, and she was just delightful. She was wonderful. She's completely charming. She sucks you in. And I just really enjoyed Ruby's performance in the role. I thought she was relatable for children. She was really sophisticated. She pulled off her role just so well. But also, Mark Rylance was wonderful as the BFG. He's really made up under, obviously all of these effects and this digitization. He plays a giant, so he only is able to do so much through his acting ability. But, he sells it. Through his voice, through his facial features, he really feels like a complete gentle giant. And he sold everything. I thought Mark Rylance was wonderful. And these two characters having great chemistry like they have, and just really relating to the audience and making us feel for their characters is what sells the whole movie. Without these two's great performances, it just wouldn't work. It wouldn't feel as magical as it ends up feeling. Also, it's just a nice throwback to good family entertainment. It's wholesome. It has some very light-hearted jokes. You're kind of going along with this mystical otherworldliness of it all. It just feels nice and cozy. It feels like an old-time good family picture. I also really enjoyed the world building they did here, kind of the Giant's Land. That's part of our world, but we can never find it. That's never really explained, but who needs that much explaining? I'm sick of people over-explaining everything, so just go along with it. But I really loved the sequence with the dreams. It was just gorgeous. I loved the way the dreams were imagined and animated. I loved the interactions between, the BFG and the dreams and the little girl in the dreams. It all just looked gorgeous. I loved the way that they got into the other world, basically, where these dreams reside. It was beautiful, and it was probably my favorite sequence of the entire film. I loved it. And I also loved when we got to the fish out of water sequence, kind of when the BFG is interacting in the humans world. I thought was fabulous. I thought it had some of the best comedic moments of the entire movie. It really pulled off that, outsider coming in very well. Better than a lot of other movies I've seen try it recently. And I just thought that part was extremely charming and fun to be a part of. It had some of the best jokes there. However, there were also several aspects that I think kept the BFG from really hitting home, that kept it from really being an instant Spielberg Disney classic. First of all, it just didn't feel like a Spielberg movie. First of all, it just didn't have the Spielberg signature stamp to it. It felt like a signature protege. It felt like one of the million movies that Spielberg executive produced, but it didn't feel like a Spielberg movie. It just didn't have the weight. It didn't have the gravitas. It didn't have the magic of E.T. It felt like a nice movie. It just didn't feel like a Spielberg movie per se. Also, I think the visual effects were better than I had anticipated, but they still had quite a ways to go, particularly when the BFG is running or jumping. It didn't look very good at all. Or when we get close-ups and scenes that are clearly all digital effects, it didn't look so great. Like that Snoz cucumber thing, whenever he chopped it and it kind of came out, didn't look so real to me. But you know, for the most part, the giant himself and the other giants all looked great, and I guess that's what's most important. And I will commend this movie for turning toilet and, you know, bodily noise humor into something a little bit new, a little bit fresh, a little bit different. But there was still so much of it in this movie. And there was just so much gross out humor where I was just like uncomfortable. Even in parts that I don't think necessarily were aiming to just be totally gross, I felt gross. Whenever we were in the BFG's cave throughout that entire first part of the film, I was just like, ugh, get me out of here. I don't want to be a part of this anymore. But overall, I had a very nice time with the BFG. I don't think it really breaks any new grounds. I don't think it's going to really be on a lot of people's favorites of the year come December, but I definitely think your entire family will really enjoy going out to see this one. So I give this a nice full price ticket in the theater. It's beautiful enough to go see on the big screen. It packs just enough wonder and magic that it'll make for a great viewing experience for the whole family. So, that has been my review of the BFG. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead, click like down below and subscribe to the channel so you are always up to date on our latest videos. Also, join in on the discussion. Are you excited to see the BFG? Have you read the book? And what is your favorite Steven Spielberg family movie? Let me know either in the comment section down below or hit me up on Twitter. I love you all so much for your support. Mwah! Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!